Hello and welcome to the Talking Ben's Valorant Tournament Season number 2, week number 5, final game of the week. And guys, there are a lot of playoff implications ahead of us. This is the last game of the regular season for these two teams. We have Tyler's Expectations sitting at a comfortable 7-1 right now. They have already locked themselves into a first round bye, and they're still fighting to maybe get the 1 seed away from money up, syndrome down, but they still have to face the test of, you know what, I completely forgot the name of this team, and that's really embarrassing. It's definitely Team A.S.S, yeah. No wonder why I forgot about them. Yeah, no wonder why I forgot about them, because they are sitting at a lowly 1-7 right now. They are the 6th seed, which means they are last place, but that doesn't mean end all for them. If they somehow manage to win these 2 games against Tyler's Expectations, they could definitely jump themselves up to the 5 seed. It would be a tough ask, but we will have to see how things go down. Taking a look at Tyler's Expectations, we are going to have Fenrir on Omen, Mandy on Sage, Nathaniel on Reyna, Augie on Raze, and Ben on Gecko. Over on Team A.S.S, we will have Drew on Clove, Dragon on Cypher, Bill on Yoru, Che on Raze, and Mia on Sky. It is going to be a fun matchup. We are going to Sunset for map number 1. And yeah, you know, Skedaddle, just to really quickly get your input here. We know that Team A.S.S is the big underdog here. What are they going to have to do to be able to at least make it competitive here against Tyler's Expectations?
I am really excited for Drew's Clove, Dragon's Cypher, and Che's Race. I think those are gonna be the people carrying the game for Team A.S.S. And I'm also having a big question mark on Bill's ability to play Yoru. We haven't seen it from him yet, but I do think that he's been making a lot of progress on the server recently, and I think that he can do relatively well on that role.
Yo, Canada.
Definitely make sure that you get the party chat off there. But once we do that, I do want to quickly mention, you know, Isaac's not here for the Extreme X Factor, but somebody that I think is going to be a big part of this game is Ben. He actually set the record in the last game for most disconnects in a single game with 5. So we will have to see if, you know, that's going to be important. So here we go. Final game of week number 5, and it is going to be an A-sided push here with only Yoru being the one on site here. We'll have to see how Yoru plays this here. Bill, wow, going to take care of Zorora early here. Fenrir looking to maybe get one after the TP out from Bill. Spike is going to go down, though. Ben already on the site here. Bill waiting to see if somebody's going to pop up from the smoke. And Che going to take down Fenrir. A huge kill. But Ben is right there. Bill getting another. Mandy's going to go down as well. And there's Dragon cleaning things up. A 3K for Bill. And already we are seeing Team A.S.S take it right to Tyler's Expectations. So exactly what you want to see in your first round here. Bill with the big 3 kills there. He was holding site all by himself. And, you know, sometimes we see Bill get in his head a little bit, and he has some games where he really struggles. But whenever he's able to pop off early in those pistol rounds, he is definitely a force to be reckoned with here. So we will have to see how Tyler's Expectations can manage to, you know, adjust to that play of the Yoru. When we would usually see Dragon playing this, but he's on Cypher, and he is a very good Cypher on Sunset. As he sets up on the B site here, that is where the attackers are going to look to venture over to as we get round 2 underway here. It looks like Fenrir is going to be pushing mid. The dog is out from Mia, so the comms coming in. Look at all the space that Fenrir is taking up, though. In mid. Nobody has committed towards that B site yet. They probably know the Cypher's there. Che sending out his boombot. Oh my goodness, and Bill with a big kill on Zorora. Does Bill know that Omen is mid, though? We will have to see. Nothing yet. He's going to check his backside. There is Che going to get hit by Fenrir. And there goes Bill again. 5 kills for Bill now in the first 2 rounds. But the rest of the attackers are still holding B site. Dragon is waiting there in market. Ben going to send out the Dizzy, but he's going to get hit by that trip. And there's Dragon taking the spike down. Look at Augie, though, so smartly picking up the spike so that he can come back but it's a 5v2. And Drew is waiting right there with a Spectre, and she's going to take care of them, but Mandy there to clean it up. Very low health. Gonna get that Spectre. Doesn't realize she can heal herself, and Bill with 3! He's got 6 and 2, and he is on fire right now. Absolutely beautiful work here by Bill, leading the team to 2 rounds of victories here, and Team A.S.S hot out of the gate, Skedaddle. I mean, we understand that it's the pistol round and the eco, but Bill's on fire right now. What is he doing to take these attackers down right now?
I think he's playing really confident. I didn't catch what he did on A side the first round, but he was walking down in A with the outlaw, flanking them with a lot of people in mid, so I think that's how he's doing really well right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Going almost unnoticed, which is your specialty. The Boombot out for Che. Going to see Fenrir here, so knows that Fenrir is going to be mid. Will say no. The door probably going to go down here, but Che still sitting in the corner of mid. Fenrir might not even be the wiser. Going to put that smoke up, but here we go. Fenrir is going to have to check.
Oh, no.
Fenrir has no idea. He's getting shot from behind. Che going to take them down. Mandy right back on it, though. Gets the trade. Gonna have to get out of there quickly. The rest of the attackers are going towards B site here, where only Mia stands. So, Drew looking in mid, where is Aurora? There they are. Drew with a nice kill, making it a 3v3. The spike going to go down, though. Ben is on site. Mandy trying to clean things up, and Drew is there. Augie and Ben going against Mia.
Last player standing.
Drew and Dragon, but Mia takes them down, but there's Augie. Augie's gonna have to clutch. It's Dragon and Mia going into market. The heals by Mia, making sure Dragon gets the full health here. Augie's gonna have to do something special. He gets 1. It's all up to Mia. Augie and Mia. Mia having to defuse here. Augie going to wait patiently. The smoke is out. There is the grenade. Mia's going to try and maybe stick it here, but she doesn't have time. Augie with the 1v3 clutch. He wins it for Tyler's Expectations and gets them right back to within a round here. I mean, questionable play to maybe try and stick it. The grenade was still out for Augie after he got the 2 kills on Dragon and Drew there. So very tough sledding there for the defenders. But Tyler's Expectations get around back there. We're going to have to talk about Fenrir, though. He's sitting at 0-3. He might not have had any kind of warm-up, but still a little bit tough to see one of your best players sitting at the bottom of the leaderboard so early in this game. We'll have to see how he adjusts here as the attackers are going towards A side. Here is Bill. He's going to see that all of them are here. He's going to try and run out towards mid, though. Get out of there as quickly as possible while the rest of the attackers are going towards elbow. He is maybe going to try and find one on Mandy. There is the blind. Mandy's got to get out of there. Fenrir sending the paranoia. Mia sitting up top, as is Augie waiting on the site. Mia's going to think better of it. There goes the wingman. We're going to have a full 5-on-5 here, as Aurora's going to go down to Drew. So here we go. The blind is out. Fenrir was able to take care of Mia there. But look at Jay sitting up top. Jay's going to go down to Fenrir. But Dragon getting Ben right back in this 3v3.
Satchel out.
Augie sending out the satchel. Drew sending out the K. Look at that. Fenrir getting a 3rd there while Drew was able to take care of Mandy. So it's all up to Dragon. Dragon gonna have to fight it out. Augie is gonna go down. It's up to Fenrir. Traverses Dragon. The teleport. Up top. Fenrir waiting. Dragon tapping. Fenrir can't get it done. It's Dragon Scale with the clutch. And they're going to win, making it 3-1. This is sensational work here by Team A.S.S. The 1v1s are going to come out today, ladies and gentlemen. And Team A.S.S. right now is looking really good. I mean, Skedaddle, 16 combined kills between Drew, Dragon, and Bill. They have been putting an absolute clinic on Tyler's Expectations. What are they doing differently that maybe this team hasn't seen before?
Are you talking about Team A.S.S?
Yeah, Team A.S.S. What have they done differently that maybe Tyler's Expectations hasn't been ready for?
I think they're just playing really well together, and they're hitting all their shots. I feel like this team has had a lot of improvements on the server. They've been working on their aim, so it's really showing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a bit of an eco round here for the attackers. They're going to be pushing mid. Getting a little bit of space here is Zorora. Bill going to be sending out the clone here. Zorora looking, trying to find something. Got a little bit of damage onto Bill, but it's just a classic. So we will have to see as Bill is looking for more of the smoke going out from Fenrir. Not going to be able to find anything in the smoke here. But look at all the space that Fenrir is picking up here with this Sheriff. Gonna have to do some damage. Is Mia ready? Mia's not! What a shot from Fenrir! Going to be able to get this Vandal as well. So Ben, coming over to side, going to send the Dizzy out, make sure nobody's behind Jen. Now sending out the Wingman. He's still got the classic here, so a lot of work to do. As Fenrir takes down Bill, but Drew coming right back. 4v3. If Mandy can maybe get over Fenrir here. But Drew going to decay Ben. It's going to be low, and Drew takes care of Ben. Is anybody on site? Drew might be able to defuse here. Drew going to try and stick it. It's all up to Zorora, and they're going to go down. Dragon with another 3K. It is all Team A.S.S right now. They are up 4-1 on the back of Dragon, going crazy right now. I mean, Skedaddle, Dragon at 8-1 right now. He seems poised and ready to play. What have you liked out of him so far, especially being able to use that ult and notify nobody was nowhere near the spike?
He's just being so ice-cold right now. I mean, coming back to the clutch a few rounds ago, he's doing so well. He really has good game sense. He knows where to look when in those kind of situations, and I think he's really playing up to his potential here.
Definitely one of the best games we've seen out of Dragon in this tournament so far, and they desperately need it out of him. So here we go, another mid push here. We do have Drew up top, and Zorora's going to go down. But Drew going to ult, going to have to try and find something here. Fender sitting in the corner. Is Drew going to find something very low here? And Ben going to finish things up on Drew. So 4v1, Mia going to send out the bird. Not going to land anything here. Augie waiting in main here. That is going to be an ult from Zorora. Augie going to see the trip, going to take it down. Che, ever so patiently waiting, going to throw that grenade in the corner, and Augie's got to get out of there quickly. Is Che ready? Yes, they are! Che going to take down Augie and make this a 4v4. Fenrir is maybe going to look in towards Market, and Che is there with Mandy, and there's Bill, also there to clean things up. It's Ben and Zorora. Ben going to take care of Bill, so 2v2 now, Mia, and there goes Mia! So now it's up to Dragon again. Does he have another clutch in him?
He saw both of them.
He's won the tag. Yeah, did see them. He has both of his cages if he needs to use them here. Zorora going to be playing stairs. Ben going to be playing main. And the timing might be difficult. The cage is up. There is...
Monster on the loose.
Here we go. It's going to be tough for Dragon to maybe get something here. Zorora has to peek out. And there they are, cleaning things up. A 3K for Zorora as Tyler's expectations finally gets one back here. Dragon just not able to get the clutch done. I mean, he's being asked a lot right now, leading his team currently. But Tyler's expectations getting around back when they absolutely needed to. This is a defender-friendly map, so Team A.S.S is going to have to do a lot here if they want to win this game. But so far looking good for them. Tyler's expectations rallying a little bit now. So we will see as Fenrir has jumped from 0-3 to the top of the team, but still sitting at 5-6. So it's going to be an A-sided attack here, and not a single soul is on A-site. Bill going to be the first one with contact here, if any. Going to wait patiently. Zorora going to be putting out that blind as the smoke is going to come out. Bill maybe has something to say about it, but he's just waiting too long here. He's going to do... He's going for the fake Yoru clone. Is it going to work? We will see. Yes, it does! He was able to get Fenrir. But Zorora getting Drew right back to make it a 4v4. Bill does have the flank. Mandy's going to res Fenrir here. Still on the flank. Ben is just sitting on site. He's got the molly out, and he's down. That's the spike. The attackers still have the advantage, though. Here comes the ult from Augie, and he gets Mia.
Well, he doesn't see Dragon.
He doesn't see Dragon. Yes, he does. He's trying to get them there. He does see if the gun was peeking out at the last instant, and Che gonna go down to Augie as well. It is all Augie time now as the attackers are going to get within a round here and win back-to-back. It's looking good for Tyler's expectations right now, and they're going to have the Fenrir ult online as well, so going to be very tough sledding here for Team A.S.S if they can't stop this onslaught that the attackers are bringing right now. Augie going to the top of the leaderboard. Yeah, the Econ very, very for the defenders. So if they want to win a round, they got to do it now. Mia's not even going to have shield here, so very tough sledding for Team A.S S, excuse me. Now the attackers going to be pushing here. Onto B side where Dragon is set up. The grenade going to go out, but not going to clear any of the Cypher trips. So look at that. Augie going to get hit with the Che grenade here. Che is spamming, but not going to find anything. Look at Bill coming up on Fenrir. Fenrir takes them down. So Fenrir getting the number advantage here on the lurking Bill.
Cover going out.
And A site is completely open, but the attackers so poised to hit B here. They do have the numbers advantage, but Drew going to take down Ben here. Huge kill for the defenders to make it even. Drew sending out the decay. Not going to find anything there. Wow. I guess the decay hit Augie, but Augie getting back to his health there. Fenrir calling for the rotation, but Che is already on the run with Dragon to follow. Augie going to wait here. Try and maybe get a pick. Mia sitting in the corner. Mia's going to push. And Mia's going to get the kill on Augie! Oh my goodness, what a play from Mia! Down to 20 health. But the attackers looking to push on here. Is Drew ready for Fenrir? Fenrir's right there! Drew with the one tap on his head! Making it a 4v2. Zorora and Mandy have to find something here. They are going to try and get the spike down, but Jenna is right there to clean things up! It is Team A.S S on the backs of Drew and Che, fighting for their lives to make sure they win another round here. And Team A.S S on the backs of Drew. I mean, everybody seems to be doing well. Even Mia getting that kill on Augie there. The top frag was so huge for Team A.S to get this round win. So that'll make it 5-3. Team A.S doing exactly what they need. And I'm not saying that an upset is brewing, but it's great to see them being so competitive here after they've had such a rough start to the season. So here we go. Round number 9 underway. The attackers looking for maybe a bit of a default push here. Augie going to be breaking that door down, as well as the Boombot. So a big mid presence here, but Fenrir is going to be lurking up into elbow, and I don't think Mia saw. Mia did not see with the dog. They're going to get out of here. The TP from Bill, though, into the corner. He knows that that door is back open, so he can get out if need be.
Fenrir has the entirety of A-side.
He has so much space. Dragon has to be ready for it. Dragon is going to find Fenrir and get him down! What a shot from Dragon as the attackers are rallying now. In mid still. Bill was seen.
Right there.
Ben with a sheriff. Knows that Bill is there, and Bill with the shotgun can't get it done! Somehow Ben stays alive! And Mia's gonna go down to Mandy! So already the script is flipped. The attackers have the man advantage. Augie setting in the Boombot. It's going to hit Che. Augie going to get in there hot. Going to go to 45 health. Somehow the blind by Benzo helping Augie out, but Drew's going to go down to bed. It is all up to Dragon again. Going to get hit by the Cypher trip. Spike going to go down though. Mandy and Zorora going to be sitting up top. Dragon does see Zorora there.
My camera is
It's going to be so tough. Dragon utilizing every inch of his util here. And all of them are going to be playing in main. Unfortunately, he does need to check every corner just to be so sure. Got his back to main with the smoke out. It's not really planted for the attackers here. I think it's more so going to be it's going to be more so of a save from Dragon here. Very smart play, as well as taking the door down, but it looks like he might be seen here by Zorora. Zorora's going to go towards spawn, though. So he can maybe get a pick here.
Aware of it.
Yeah, if he can get a pick to end it. Oh, very close, but nonetheless, a round win for Tyler's Expectations. They bring this right back. Skedaddle, it's very, very close here. Taking a look at Tyler's Expectations, they actually have everybody kind of sitting at around the same kills. Even Ben, who's been disconnecting. Yeah, a lot of that has been, the guy with the disconnects playing a lot better today. He's sitting at 6 and 7 right now. What have you liked out of Tyler's Expectations to bring this back?
I feel like they've been relying a lot from the hero play. which I don't particularly like because they seem to play very separate from each other.
Wow, look at that! Immediately, Bill was able to get a kill there on Ben, but Mandy with the trade. I think that's solid, though, considering that Bill only had a stinger. So the eco not looking very good here for the defenders in this 4v4 scenario here. Fenrir taking up a ton of space in mid, trying to find something here on these defenders.
He heard it.
Is Drew going to be ready? Drew's going to go down to the alley side while Fenrir is holding the angles. Che probably has no idea, but Fenrir on the timing. It's going to be tough. He's going to go to spawn. They're doing a ring around the rosy around each other right now. This is absurd. But there's Dragon going down to Augie. So 4v3. And Fenrir's just going to sit and spawn, but Mia's in the other team spawn. They've just done a flip-flop. Wow, look at this Fenrir making it back to the other side. Does he know that multiple people are going to be there, though? Jay going to be swinging and going down. Drew went towards mid. So losing that person immediately as Zorora is going to take care of Drew. And it's all up to Mia. Phantom in hand. Looking to maybe just do a little bit of damage here. Here's Zorora, and Zorora takes them down. We are all knotted up at 5. Tyler's Expectations getting another round win there, led by Augie, and the rest of the team doing just as well. This is a very competitive matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Drew leading the other side. Seems like they're just going blow for blow. 1v1s, a bunch. So many gunfights getting taken, so many people getting hit. It has just been an absolute classic so far. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this game go into overtime. But we have a long way to go before then, as it's going to be a main A push here from the likes of Augie and Ben. But Augie's going to go down low on health, but not before killing Bill. So a 5v4 advantage if Mandy can get over towards Augie here to give them the heal they do. So Augie gonna get back up to 100 here. The defenders sitting back now towards top mid and back towards the other sites. Dragon going to be sitting in this smoke. Fenrir going to TP. Dragon has no idea. Drew there. Drew trying to get a shot. Down to 10 health goes Fenrir. If Dragon can just peek out here, he's gonna know, and there it is! Fenrir going down, the ult, out for Dragon! And not a soul is gonna be on A site, where they are all going to be seen here. It's gonna be Dragon, Mia, and Che. Augie sitting in alley, waiting. Gonna think better of it here. The wall up for Mandy. Augie, is he ready for Dragon? No! Dragon with a great kill! There's Che going down to Zorora, though. So it's Dragon and Mia. Zorora sitting there. There's Dragon getting 3! Going down to Mandy, though. 2v1. Ben and Mandy versus Mia. And Ben going to try and get something here. Mia whipping shots. Ben throwing the mosh. Mandy going to wrap around to the other side. Blind going out for Mia. I don't think she has any time.
Yeah.
And she's got to get out of there.
I don't think
Ben might not be able to make it. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to make it out. He won't. But another round win for Tyler's Expectations, giving them the lead 6-5 here. And now we go into the final round of the half. Skedaddle, how important is it for Team A.S.S to get this round?
I think it's pretty important. If they want to stay competitive, they need to win this round because I think their attack side is they haven't been tested on the attack side of Sunset yet, so it's really uncertain how they're going to perform. So if they want to keep it competitive, they need to win this round.
Ladies and gentlemen, it might just be Augie time. The op is out and Mandy has the wall going up for Augie here. Looking in mid, but not going to find anything. Zorora also using the ult here. I don't think Drew should push here. Definitely just hold mid if you can. So, kind of a dud here. A little bit of util usage from the attackers. The defenders holding serve for now. Still just sitting in mid with this op. Bill going to be alone on A site here. as the attackers are still sitting in mid, waiting for someone to push out.
I'm
Oh,
not
so calm and steady.
what they're doing around the mid-top part.
And you know what? Mia getting a lot of info here with that ult. The showstopper from Che, not going to land though. Mia going to get a blind here. Then, looking up towards the top is Fenrir. If he's smart, he would TP over this. Or just hop. I guess that works too. He's going to create a lot of space on B while all the defenders are on A site.
30 seconds
just
left.
Unknown on the play here. So it's going to have to be a full retake here from the defenders. Che going to be pulling up in spawn. Drew. Do they know that Fenrir's there? Yes, they do! But Augie with the timing on Che, making it a 4v4. Here comes more! Zorora getting a kill on Bill. Drew has some positioning, though. Gonna have to check the corner. Oh my goodness, Mandy might have seen. Mandy's gonna get the kill on Drew, but Drew's going to ult. Dragon going to go down to Zorora.
Player standing.
Drew is gonna go down as well. And Mia getting hit by Zorora and Tyler's expectations in the final round of the half. Able to get it done.
sides.
And now we go to the Fat stat of the half. I believe, actually, 12 kills from Dragon is the lowest by a top frag in a lobby this season. I mean, that just shows you how spread out these kills are between these two teams. The advantage does go to Tyler's expectations, being led by Zorora, Augie, and Mandy at the moment. But on the other side, it's Dragon, Drew, and Bill trying to lead the charge here for Team A.S. as we set up for the second half of this matchup. Team A.S. at the bottom of the tournament standings, looking to try and do something before they go into the bye, as is Tyler's expectations. Here we go. Half number 2, round number 13. The pistol for Team A.S. They were able to scan Zorora here. Zorora going to be sitting here as the boom bot is not going to scan. Oh, it does scan somebody. Fenrir going to send out that paranoia. Che's going to go down to Zorora here.
Down A.
Oh, but look at the flank side. Fenrir is going to go down to 22 health. Dragon taking care of Augie. Then in a bit of a pickle here, sitting behind Jen. Going to get the blind out on Bill. Then going to get 2 here on Drew and Bill. But Dragon taking care of Fenrir while Zorora takes care of Mia. So 3v1. Slow health for Dragon. And there is Zorora getting the kill and getting the lead up to 3-4. Tyler's expectations here. The defenders holding serve and keeping this lead. Skedaddle. It's going to be tough sledding here for Team A.S. I mean, they're going to need to pull off some miracles here if they want to get back in this. How do they start that on this eco round?
I think they need to just pick a side and hit. Because they're on an eco, I think they should just try and hit a side. If they don't win, they just save their mental. And if they win, they can definitely snowball into something bigger.
Absolutely. It's going to be a B-sided push here. Ben is not here. It's going to be Augie and Mandy. Maybe trying to bait something out here while the defenders maybe trying to see if the attackers get aggressive here. Nobody has been seen yet. I mean, this is such a hold here. Augie was seen, and now it's going to start. The grenade is out. Fenrir going to be sitting up top with Ben here. They do have a Marshall. Gonna think better of it. Ben going to be holding towards mid here, but the smoke is out. And that just means it's going to be an A push here. Or is it? Mid coming up for most of these defenders. This is going to be ugly very quickly here. Mandy sitting in the corner, as is Ben. Mandy going to go down to Drew. Drew with the overheal, somehow able to stay alive, and Zorora is going to clean things up though. Drew going to go down as well. Zorora with 3, with 4, but Dragon takes him down with the classic. Ben is there to clean things up. 4K from Zorora as Tyler's expectations are able to get the job done there, making it a 9-5 advantage. Great play from Zorora there. They might have had the ace, but Dragon with the denial there. Dragon trying to do it all for his team right now, but it has just been so tough. They will have guns this time, though. Not everybody able to get full shield, but probably not going to matter too much as the rest of the defenders seem to be on a bonus. So we will have to see how the attackers, with a bit of a gun advantage here, are able to fight, as we are going to get a mid push here from Team A.S.S. Mandy going to be the one sitting. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Zorora as the ult is out. Going to look for more here. Zorora looking towards tiles, not going to see anything there. Fenrir's going to get shot by Mia from across the map. What a shot to make it a 4v4. Then sitting there as is Zorora. Zorora with the ult. Not going to get the job done, but Bill going to go down to Ben. Zorora looking for more. There it is. Che getting hit. But Mia, with her second kill of the round, gets Ben. Drew able to get one on Mandy. So, a 2v2. Mia and Drew going against Augie and Zorora. Augie going to be the one sitting in B main here. The rest of the team, the rest of the attackers might not have any wiser here. Plant going to go down. Drew's got to watch main, and there goes Mia. And Drew going to try and get one as well. It's Zorora and Drew in the 1v1. 30 seconds left. Drew's going to push, and Zorora with the 3K clutch to win it for the defenders. Zorora pushing out and going crazy right now. They are up to 21 kills. Skedaddle, it has been 7 straight rounds for Tyler's expectations. What does Team A.S.S need to do to be able to slow them down, particularly Zorora?
They need to stay away from where Zorora is. I feel like whenever they try and push top mid, or they try to push anywhere, Zorora has always been a thorn on their side. They need to throw a util at him, especially Mia, who has really valuable flashes to essentially shut him down.
Absolutely, Mia doubled her kills in a single round here as the rest of the attackers going to be going towards where Zorora is. It's not what you want to see, and there it is! The kill on Bill! Augie taking down Mia. Drew having to sit in the corner. It's already a 5v3, and it's only been 15 seconds. Drew waiting, Che going across. Wow, Zorora with another! Getting Drew there. Dragon on the flank, gonna go down to Augie. It's Zorora and Dragon going down with Augie as Fenrir takes down Che. Flawless round here from Tyler's expectations. They are full throttle right now. All the cylinders are popping and everything is going right for them as they have the 6-round lead here on Team A.S.S. It's going to be a lot, and I am asking for a lot here for Team A.S.S to bring this back, but we've seen crazier things happen. We've seen 9-3s go away. We've seen people go to overtime after leading by 8. It can just go that quickly in a flash. Fenrir with the op. Did see Bill. Not going to hit him, though. So Fenrir getting out as quickly as possible. Oh, but he does get Bill the second time. Getting hit a lot, though, from Dragon. Augie trying to swing. Smoke going out there. But do they know that Drew is in the corner? Drew is sitting in Cubby. The cage going to go out and maybe save her. Molly is out of the chamber sight here. Wow, look at Che getting one on Fenrir. Here's the ult. The heal. Ben, you're going to take care of Drew after Drew got 2. Ben getting another. But the Drew ult is in. Kid, Drew, maybe 5 on 5. Oh my goodness, Dragon does instead. Team A.S.S getting right back into it. What a great play here from Team A.S.S as they are actually able to get the op. Mia's going to hold on to it here. I don't know how much of a good idea that is, because I guess Bill is going to hold on to it now. But if it gets into the hands of Augie or Fenrir, watch out, because that could be a problem. But nonetheless, Team A.S.S finally stops the bleeding after 8 rounds in a row from Tyler's expectations. They have a little bit of momentum going now. The guns aren't super great, but there is only going to be a Bucky from one of the defenders. So here is the showstopper from Augie, looking to try and find something here. Going to shoot and take care of the util at least. Throwing that grenade as Che doesn't really get hit by a lot. The boombot is out again. The blind from Mia, able to get Augie. Still a 5v5, a lot of util getting thrown around here. But look at Drew sneaking up onto B site with the spike. And I don't think any of the defenders realize it. They might be heading back that way now. The wall was up for Mandy. No comms yet, as the footsteps are being quieted here by the attackers. And if this wall can go down, that's going to be Drew's cue. Fenrir with just a shotgun. the op from Bill. Look at all of the space that Augie has in the back of their spawn, though. Zorora, solo on site here. Going to have to try and find something. Dragon's going to be... Whoa! Oh my goodness, Zorora getting the kill on Mia. But Drew is right there. Drew's going to get another! Low health here, though, from Dragon and Drew. But there's Che taking care of Mandy. Up to Augie and Ben. Ben at backside. Augie and main. Augie going to try and find one on Drew. Going to get one on Che instead. What a shot from Augie. But there it is. Ben going down. Augie able to get the kill on Drew. There's Bill with the up though. Team A.S.S with back-to-back as they're going to get the round win in round number 18 there. It is never over until it's over. 36 combined here from Drew and Dragon. But on the other side, 39 combined from Zorora and Augie. An absolute clinic we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. If Team A.S.S can rally on these kills and make matters worse for Tyler's expectations, we are in for a hell of a finish here. So now, Team A.S.S with all the guns on a mini eco here for the defenders as Augie going to quickly get over to tiles. I don't know if any of them... No, it's Che going to see them. Drew going to go back and get Augie though. So now, 4v4 immediately. Augie asking about his bullets. They were just not hitting anybody except for Che. So now, Fenrir with the shotgun still in mid with Mandy right behind. Ben trying to hold there in a link with Zorora in elbow. Still a very slow push. Yeah, 3 people in top mid. Still a very slow push here. Zorora is going to get swung by Drew, and there it is. Able to get out of there so quickly. Dragon knows they're in the corner though. Wow, Zorora using the util to get out, but Mia with the ult. It's going to be a 3v3. Wow, Bill taking care of Mandy with the classic. Mia is going to be switching sites though. Ben is able to take care of one, and Zorora got Dragon. So it's going to have to be a 2v1 clutch here. Mia does have every single inch of B site though.
30 seconds left.
Does have a dog and does have a blind. But boy, is this one tough task to ask. Ben rushing quickly over to site. And I don't know if that's the greatest idea. You would think you would want Ben and Zorora to play together here. Zorora going to be breaking the wall though. Oh my goodness, she pulled out the bird at the worst possible moment. And Zorora with the clutch to get... Oh my goodness, get the kill there on Mia. That is just heartbreaking. You hear the footsteps running, the door breaking. Just gotta be ready to hold. And that is tough sledding as we go to match point now for Tyler's expectations. Zorora with a 27 bomb right now, looking to clean things up here and finish this game off as they were the favorites to win. Not over yet though. They have a Bill ult, but on the other side, Zorora, Ben, and Fenrir all with their ults online, and Zorora has been so dangerous using that Reyna utility to be able to pick off those attackers one by one. So here we go. Round number 20. Bill going to go towards the other side here. Dragon was able to get a big pick on Augie though. So Fenrir, or excuse me, Zorora going to be a little low here at 45 health. Needs to get this kill on Bill if they want to have any chance here. Wow, Ben was able to take care of them. But there's Mia with the Guardian taking down Zorora. 4v3 Team A.S.S. Gonna need to do a lot here. Dragon was able to get one, but Mandy right back there on the follow. So 3v2. Che sitting up top. Ben trying to find something here. Is able to get the kill, but is so low. Wow, look at Drew! Was able to get 2 and a 3! Team A.S.S. finding a way to keep this alive. Drew with 22 kills and leading the way for their team. Skedaddle, it's not over until it's over. I need to see more rounds like that. What did you like out of them to be able to clutch that up and get the round win there?
I think that tech execute was much better than whatever they did on the last time. Last time. I really like that they used the Euro ult to gain information and get onto site. That really pushed the defenders off the site and helped them get some space.
Absolutely. We will have to see how much we are going to get in this matchup Augie with the Sheriff, looking to get one here, not able to do it, having to back out of there quickly. The blind is out. Augie sitting behind, throwing the grenade, throwing all of his util. Oh my goodness, but he got one on Mia! Unreal. Mia going down to the raised grenade. Dragon lurking up in middle. Bill going to take care of Fenrir though. That is Mandy getting one on Bill with the ghost. Augie looking for something here. Doesn't even know that there's one above him. No, he doesn't. Shay able to make this a 3v3. Augie's so confused as to what is going on. But now Drew is taking the spike all the way up to A. That is where Zorora is heading. Wall down. Top of mid, controlled by Dragon. Zorora going to go to Alley here. Drew got to get that spike down just in time and does. Gonna have to be ready here for Zorora. Zorora might have known from the walk-in, and there it is! But Drew with the ult. Oh my goodness, Dragon with a shot on Ben! Zorora getting out of there as quickly as possible. Drew going to have to rush Zorora here, maybe to get one, but not gonna have enough time. Dragon gonna go down to Zorora, and Tyler's Expectations is gonna win game number 1. They take it 13-8 with Zorora getting 29 kills. What a matchup we had. What a game from Tyler's Expectations. Team A.S.S fought along the way, but we will have to see what they have in game number 2. We will see you for that in just a moment.